Good evening. This is the Guyana Learning Channel's news in capsule for Tuesday, November 2, 2021. In the news tonight, 4-lane road from Diamond to Mandela by 2023, several endangered species found in Region 1, and Chinese company awarded contract for new harbor bridge. In the world of sports, Tottenham appoints Conte as new manager. Regionally, CARFA launches campaign for reporting vaccine side effects. And internationally, coming out of COP26, US and EU announces global pledge to slash methane. With the details, I am Janelle Singh. The bid for the construction of a 4-lane road between Eccles and Diamond East Bank, Demerara, will be opened from November 15, as the government seeks to award the contract by the end of the year. This was announced by Vice President Dr. Barrett Jagdeo on Monday during a press briefing at the Arthur Chung Convention Center. The new road that runs from 6th Avenue Diamond to the Windsor Estate Road that leads onto the Eccles Landfill Site Road is already completed, but the government was awaiting the completion of a bridge along the Mucka Access Road that will lead to the new road from Diamond straight into Eccles. The other project will see an alternative road from Eccles to Mandela Avenue. President Dr. Irfan Ali had announced in January that the government is looking at building the 4-lane road between Eccles on the east bank of Demerara and Mandela Avenue that will significantly ease the traffic congestion. The link is expected to be the second phase of the overall Ogle Diamond Bypass Road. The bypass project will see a total of 26 kilometers of road constructed, linking two of the country's main thoroughfares. This new road link will also be connected to key communities in Georgetown and along the east bank of Demerara. These include Diamond, Mucka, Eccles, all on the east bank, and Aubrey Barker Road in Georgetown. These connections will prove crucial in diverting traffic. This piece was extracted from the Guyana Times. Several animals which are on the International Union for Conservation of Nature's IUCN Red List were earlier this year found along the Berrima Moor Passage in Region 1. The IUCN Red List of Threatened Species is the world's most comprehensive inventory of the global conservation status of plant and animal species. It uses a set of quantitative criteria to evaluate the extinction risk of thousands of species. These animals are the giant anteater, jaguar, and margay, which are near threatened, the white-lipped peccary, which is listed as vulnerable, the giant river otter, which is considered endangered, as well as the Atlantic tarpon, or the local name cuffum, which is listed as vulnerable. Additionally, two birds on the IUCN Red List were also recorded. The gray-winged trumpeter is listed as near threatened, while the black curassow is a vulnerable species. The discovery of these animals was made during two different studies constructed by teams from the Guyana Marine Conservation Society. The first project was done in February 2021 as part of the Berrima Moor Mammals Survey. It was a 4-month-long camera trapping project which ended in May 2021. The camera trapping project entailed a total of 30 cameras being placed and systematically spaced throughout the region of study in the area of the BMP. At the end of the 4-month period, the project coordinator Felicia Collins and GMCS team returned to the BMP to retrieve the cameras. A preliminary assessment of the camera trap photos done by Collins led to the discovery of 6 IUCN red-listed mammals. This piece was extracted and modified from iNews. Guyana is close to building a new 4-lane high-span fixed bridge across the Demerara River after a Chinese company, China State Construction Engineering Corporation Limited, was given a nod of approval from Cabinet to construct the new structure. The Ministry of Finance in a press statement late Monday night outlined that the company proposed that it can construct a new DHB at a cost of US $256.6 million based on the design build finance DBF model outlined by the government. That price was found to be the lowest amongst all bidders, the Finance Ministry said in its release. It is intended that the bridge will land at Nandi Park on the east bank of Demerara and Mir Zorjan, Lagrange, on the west bank of Demerara. The new structure serves as a critical component of the government's drive to expand and modernize Guyana's transport infrastructure. It will replace the more than 45-year-old DHB with a modern four-lane structure that will facilitate greater traffic capacity and dramatically improve commuter convenience. It is anticipated that the new bridge will offer easy connectivity to both the existing East Bank Demerara Road as well as the new Diamond to Ogle bypass on the eastern side of the river, and to the existing West Bank Demerara Road and the new Parika to Schooner Road on the western side of the river. This piece was extracted from the newsroom. And in the world of sports, Tottenham have appointed former Chelsea and Inter Milan boss Antonio Conte as their new manager until summer 2023. The Premier League club sacked Nuno Espirito Santo on Monday after just 17 games, with Spurs 8 in the table. Tottenham says there is an option to extend 52-year-old Conte's deal with them. The Italian returns to London after winning the Premier League in his first season at Chelsea 2016 to 2017 and the FA Cup in his second before being sacked in 2018. He then led Inter Milan to their first Serie A title in 11 years before leaving the club in May. This piece was extracted from the BBC. And now for news in the region. The Trinidad-based Caribbean Public Health Agency, CHARPA, has launched a week-long social media campaign to promote the importance of reporting suspected side effects following coronavirus vaccination. CHARPA said that the project is being undertaken by its Caribbean Regulatory System, CRS, in collaboration with the Pan American Health Organization and the World Health Organization. It said the week-long event, which is the 6th annual Med Safety Week social media campaign, will focus on vaccines. Medicines agencies from 64 countries will be encouraging healthcare professionals, national immunization program staff, as well as patients, their careers, and families to report problems experienced with vaccines, including COVID-19 shots. International vaccines are among the most important advances in medicine, saving millions of lives annually, and have proven to be the best method to protect individuals against infectious diseases. However, as with all medicine, side effects can happen, CHARPA added. PAHO Sub-Regional Program Director in the Caribbean, Dean Chambliss, said, "This campaign comes at a critical moment when millions of people are vaccinated against COVID-19. This piece was extracted from Caribbean Duke News. And now for international news. The US and EU have announced a global partnership to cut emissions of the greenhouse gas methane by 2030. The EU Commissioner-Chief Ursula von der Leyen and US President Joe Biden made the announcement at the COP26 summit on Tuesday. The global methane pledge aims to limit methane emissions by 30% compared with 2020 levels. It is one of the most potent greenhouse gases and responsible for a third of current warming from human activities. More than 80 countries have signed up to the initiative, first proposed by the US and the EU in September. The main focus of efforts to curb global warming is carbon dioxide CO2, which is emitted as a result of human activities such as generating power and clearing forests. But there has been a growing focus on methane as a way of buying extra time to tackle climate change. Although there's more CO2 in the atmosphere and it sticks around for longer, individual methane molecules have more powerful warming effects on the atmosphere than single CO2 molecules. And while one of the key goals of COP26 is to get countries to commit to achieving net zero by 2050, meaning not adding to the amount of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, both leaders stressed that they needed to act now. In September, the EU and US brought the global pledge into being and have persuaded some significant emitters to join the club. The thrust is to cut emissions by 30% by 2030. The main focus in the short term will be the fossil fuel industry. Most of the curbs can be achieved at little or no cost. The potential benefits are huge. Scientists believe it could help the world avoid 0.3 degrees Celsius of warming by 2040. This piece was extracted from the BBC. With that, we've reached the end of today's broadcast. Be sure to join us again right here on the Guyana Learning Channel tomorrow at 8 p.m. for more educational news and updates. On behalf of the technical team, thanks for watching, and remember to protect yourself and the people you love. Get vaccinated.